Have you ever, or do you ever feel like you're in a black hole? Like a hole that's completely black and dark and you can't see anything and you feel stuck and you feel like giving up and you feel like you want to take your own life, you feel like there is no hope or anything like that. Have you ever felt like that? Have you ever been in such a situation? So this morning I was just going for my usual 6 day morning coffee, and I saw this gentleman. His name was Thomas, and he was doing this amazing painting in Market Street. And I, stopped by, sat down, and had a chat with him. And eventually, what the painting was that his friend apparently was slept on the pavement on the concrete, and he basically passed away. He died, and you could see he was really sad about it. And but I spent some more time chatting with him, and eventually got to ask the question like, what is your dream and all of that. But he was really talking about being in this black hole where there was really no hope, and he was feeling like there's no help around and things like that. So I and obviously we're having the chat and everything. It came to, obviously I've been in that situation before, in that black hole, and I said, hey, that black hole, it's an illusionary construct. It's a constructed, augmented matrix that has been built around society. It's nothing real. It's just an illusionary mind program. That's what it is, and it's a program that we all get bombarded with, downloaded since the moment we were born. It's everywhere around that. It's in the TVs. That's what the TV is for anyway. The main tool that transmits the codes and the programs and the programming and everything. But it's everywhere around us. It's in the advertisings, it's in the brandings, it's in the buildings, it's everywhere around us on Earth. And that's a really big problem, because what happens is, people waking up, growing through their life, they go through this deep programming that really puts them in this black hole, where they feel like there's no hope, they feel like they can't do anything. It basically puts this layer around them that clouds their vision from seeing their own power, from really just seeing how powerful they are. And I've been there, I've been in that black hole, and the way out is very simple. It's really just first becoming aware and realizing that this thing, this augmented, constructed matrix around us in society is illusionary. It's a program that we can easily break from. It's a program that we can easily destroy, and the way we do that is with the fire of the heart, because really nothing can stand that thing. That thing is it's a dragon breathing out fire, and you cannot stop that. No government, no beings, no society, no matter how deep this matrix around us is, no matter how the one person or the elites or whatever they try to do, they can never stop the heart. They can never stop the fire of the heart, because it's really just the spirit of the dragon within our heart that really just wakes up, and fire comes out and destroys everything. And whatever or whoever tries to stand in that way of the dragon, the fire, they just burn. There's no way to stop it. That's the heart is like a portal, and that fire that breathes out is really the black sun behind it, that breathes out these little sparks of fire, light, or love, unity, or purity that just destroys everything. And me, what I did was basically just really reignite and set that portal on fire and get it burning real hot, and it just really, in a very, very short amount of time, destroyed the whole constructed, augmented matrix that was built. It's like a program within your hard drive, in your mind, in your body, in your soul. Not in your soul, it cannot get there, but it's really in your mind, really the main place. And it really just, what happens is it kind of blocks or slows the connection between the heart and the mind, because when that happens, there is a disharmony within the body. There is no homeostasis, which is one of the things that one of my clients was talking about in the Transcendence mentorship program. When I was going through it, and I was like, wow, that's pretty deep. So the way we, once we break that programming, then the real healing starts, because then we have to obviously get that programming out of literally every cell in our body, in our being, which is what the work, the healers, the coaches, the light workers, the quantum healers, those people do, and all the other amazing people, especially with the spirituality and all of that. So, and here you can see I have this, I think it's Vajra or Yajra. I just got it today from the Buddhist center in town. But I did a video about this before it, so watch that. It will be on my social media as Royal Anwar, or on my YouTube channel, which is called Self-Transcendence Show with Royal Anwar. Now, coming back to that, breaking free of that, basically burning that black hole around you, and you can see today I'm wearing full black. It's really in honor of the black sun that really powers, it's the source energy, the source power behind all of this. And the second thing, once we realize that matrix, that realization, that becoming aware of it, really literally just automatically dissolves it, and the fire of the heart completely purifies and burns everything. Now, the second thing, once we do that, is we basically realize our own potential, we realize our own fire, we realize our own supernatural powers that we have been conditioned to believe that they don't exist, and that we don't have them, and that it's weird to have them, and that it's become this taboo thing to talk about in society, because really we are supernatural, multi-dimensional beings. We don't just exist in this one physical dimension, we exist in all of these 9 dimensions, which is what the Kabbalah is really about. It's really just when God created everything on the 7th day, when that creation actually happened properly in all this manifestation, what happened is, because it was so profound, it literally transcended its awareness, and it cried. There were 9 tears dropped, but in the Kabbalah you see there are 10 spheres or circles. What my understanding of that is that it's really just those 9 tears that dropped from God's or Allah's eyes or eye. It has only one eye that sees everything, and really that really just creates the second matrix. Now, this one is really just a consciousness matrix. It's a web of emotions. It's really just the consciousness having a dance. It's really dancing. And what happens is, this Kabbalah, there is at the bottom, there is I put there, tier number 0, the Genesis tier. And then at the top, there is obviously number 9. So we exist within one of these tiers, within one of these dimensions, this whole physical reality. And really what this is basically a quantum fractal energy structure. It's a geometric representation of that in the physical world. And really the universe is self-created. So we have, the quote that the universe is within us. So we have...
Nice to see ya.
There's... some pretty cool souls there. So the whole universe is all of its potential is within us. So you can see how powerful we are. We have the whole power of the universe within us, and when we unlock that, we discover that, when we go within and see, hey, I'm this powerful, extraordinary, supernatural being with all these amazing abilities and everything. That is when you become unstoppable. That is what it means to realize that we are free, indestructible spirit. We've got to realize that, and this matrix, the second one, you don't need to break free of it, because it's just it's a divine matrix all around us. It's not designed to hold us down or put us into a black hole. It's designed to empower us. It's a structure. It's like a system for us it's the different dimensions that we exist in. It's like the beauty of a human being, this body, this temple, is that we are experiencing all of these dimensions within one being. So you can imagine that we have how much power we have. We have power to be able to manifest the different qualities and energies from all these different dimensions. So you can see, realizing that really no program or anything can keep you down, because you realize you're powerful within, and that's how you transcend.